Welcome back, my friends. The news today is that General Motors could be in decline. GM expects 2025 earnings to be similar to this year's despite industry headwinds. General Motors expects its 2025 adjusted earnings to be in a similar range to the company's results this year, CFO Paul Jacobson said during the company's Investor Day. The Detroit automaker's targeted adjusted earnings before interest and taxes this year is between $13 billion and $15 billion, or $9.50 and $10.50 per share. But, before we get into all of that, I would like to thank everyone who views my videos. If you would like to support the channel, please see the link to buy me a coffee in the video description below. And, please hit the like button and leave me a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos when they are released. Detroit, General Motors expects its 2025 adjusted earnings to be in a similar range to the company's results this year, CFO Paul Jacobson said Tuesday during the company's Investor Day. The Detroit automaker's targeted adjusted earnings before interest and taxes for 2024 were between $13 billion and $15 billion, or $9.50 and $10.50 per share, up from previous guidance of $12.5 billion to $14.5 billion, or $9 to $10 per share, earlier this year. Achieving its 2024 targets as well as similar earnings next year would be quite an accomplishment. Auto industry sales and consumer spending have been slowing, and many on Wall Street expect that 2025 will be a significantly more challenging year for automakers. Jacobson declined to provide specific financial targets until the company formally releases its 2025 financial guidance early next year. He said the earnings, which many expect to be down for most automakers, will be assisted by $2 billion to $4 billion in better earnings for electric vehicles, as well as growing sales and profits of traditional gas-powered vehicles. Jacobson said based on current assumptions, GM will have 8 vehicles in the market that, on average, will be approximately 9 points higher in EBIT margin than previous comparable models. We expect to see the benefits grow in the coming years as the organization continues to embrace more efficient ways to engineer, produce and sell our vehicles, Jacobson said. He said GM's capital spend also is expected to be consistent in 2025 with this year. GM's 2024 financial guidance includes anticipated capital spending of between $10.5 billion and $11.5 billion. The EV tailwinds are split between savings from increases in volume and lower costs, including for raw materials and battery production. GM has reduced its EV variable profit by more than 30 points year over year through the third quarter, Jacobson said. GM CEO Mary Barra said Tuesday the automaker is on pace to produce and wholesale about 200,000 EVs for North America in 2024, achieving profitability on a production, or contribution margin basis, by the end of this year. That guidance is down from a prior target of 200,000 to 250,000 EVs, which had been lowered from as high as 300,000 units. Also assisting GM's earnings in 2025 are expected reductions to fixed costs, which have come down by $2 billion over the past 2 years net of depreciation and amortization, as well as relatively stable demand and incentive spend by the automaker. Other than the financial targets for 2025, the automaker provided few significant updates at its Investor Day. Shares of GM closed Tuesday essentially unchanged at $46.01. The stock remains up about 28% this year, but it has been under pressure of late due to several downgrades and price target adjustments by Wall Street analysts. General Motors, GM, has faced several challenges recently, indicating some signs of decline. Here are a few key points. Loss of market leadership. GM lost its title as America's top car seller for the first time in 90 years to Toyota in 2021. This shift was partly due to a semiconductor shortage that significantly impacted GM's production and sales. Sales decline. GM sales have been declining. For instance, in the third quarter of 2024, GM reported a 2.2% year-over-year decline in sales. This trend reflects broader industry slowdowns and specific challenges within GM. Ongoing challenges. The company has also faced difficulties in its fleet business, contributing to a 1.5% drop in sales in the first quarter of 2024. Despite these challenges, GM remains a major player in the automotive industry and continues to invest in electric vehicles and other innovations. The company's future performance will depend on how well it navigates these obstacles and adapts to changing market conditions. General Motors, GM, has ambitious plans for its electric vehicle, EV, lineup, aiming to lead the industry towards a more sustainable future. Here are some key aspects of their strategy. Ultium Platform. GM's Ultium Platform is a flexible battery architecture designed to support a wide range of EVs, from performance vehicles to work trucks. This platform allows for modular battery and drive unit combinations, making it adaptable for various vehicle types. 1. Investment and expansion. GM plans to invest $27 billion in electric and autonomous vehicles by 2052. This investment will support the release of 30 new EVs globally by 2025, with more than 20 of these models available in North America. Zero emissions goal. GM aims to exclusively offer electric vehicles by 2035, ending the production of cars, trucks, and SUVs with diesel and gasoline-powered engines. 3. This goal is part of a broader plan to achieve carbon neutrality by 2040. Charging infrastructure. GM is also focusing on improving the EV charging experience through its Ultium Charge 360 initiative, which integrates charging networks, mobile apps, and other services to simplify charging for EV owners. Diverse EV portfolio. The company is working on a variety of EV models, including the Chevrolet Silverado EV, GMC Hummer EV, and Cadillac Lyriq. These models cater to different market segments, from luxury to utility vehicles. GM's commitment to an all-electric future reflects its strategy to stay competitive and meet the growing demand for sustainable transportation. General Motors, GM, faces stiff competition in the automotive industry, particularly from companies like Tesla, Toyota, Ford, and Volkswagen. Here's a look at how GM is faring against some of its key competitors. Tesla. Tesla continues to dominate the electric vehicle, EV, market, with strong sales and a significant lead in EV technology and infrastructure. 1. GM is investing heavily in its Ultium platform and plans to release 30 new EV models by 2025 to compete more effectively. Toyota. Toyota remains a strong competitor with its extensive lineup of hybrid and fuel-efficient vehicles. While GM has been focusing on EVs, Toyota's hybrid technology continues to attract a large customer base. Ford. Ford has also made significant strides in the EV market with models like the Mustang Mach-E and the upcoming F-150 Lightning. Ford's strong brand loyalty and innovative products pose a challenge to GM's market share. Volkswagen. Volkswagen is another major player in the global automotive market, with a strong push towards electrification through its ID series. VW's global reach and diverse product lineup make it a formidable competitor. Other competitors, companies like Honda, Hyundai, and Mercedes-Benz also present significant competition with their own advancements in EVs and hybrid technology. GM's strategy to invest in EVs and autonomous vehicles is crucial for staying competitive. However, the company needs to overcome production challenges and market shifts to maintain its position in the industry. General Motors, GM, has demonstrated significant resilience and adaptability, which are key indicators of its staying power. Here are some factors that contribute to GM's potential for long-term success. Strong leadership and vision. Under CEO Mary Barra, GM has committed to an all-electric future, aiming to phase out gas-powered vehicles by 2051. This bold vision aligns with global trends towards sustainability and positions GM as a forward-thinking leader in the automotive industry. Investment in innovation. GM is heavily investing in electric and autonomous vehicles, with plans to spend $27 billion by 2052. The development of the Ultium battery platform and a diverse range of EV models, such as the Cadillac Lyriq and Chevrolet Silverado EV, showcases GM's commitment to innovation. Adaptability. Despite challenges, including a recent slowdown in EV sales, GM remains committed to its electric vehicle strategy. The company is also exploring hybrid options to meet diverse consumer needs. Strategic partnerships. GM has formed strategic partnerships to enhance its EV infrastructure, including access to Tesla's supercharger network. These collaborations help address consumer concerns about charging availability and support the broader adoption of EVs. Financial stability. GM continues to generate significant revenue and has a robust financial foundation. This stability allows the company to invest in new technologies and navigate economic fluctuations. While GM faces intense competition and market challenges, its strategic initiatives and commitment to innovation suggest it has the staying power to remain a major player in the automotive industry. But, what do you think? Please hit the like button and leave us a comment below. We would love to hear from you. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos when they are released. Please share this video on social media. And, before we end, a word from the sponsor of this video. Today's sponsor is ProWorldNet.com. ProWorldNet.com is a job website specifically dedicated to licensed professions, doctors, including any type of specialty nurses, and that includes all grades of nurses. Lawyers, regardless of area of legal focus. Teachers and professors, from kindergarten through graduate school. As well as any kind of job that requires a government license or certification. And ProWorldNet.com also includes short-term gig-type jobs as well. So, be sure to check out ProWorldNet.com if you are looking for a job or an employee. Thank you for watching.